Good day to you.
I must rebuild my army. I must rebuild my army.
So the mortals have achieved space travel, but still manually lace their shoes.
I must rebuild my army.
The mighty deceiver is upon us.
I dare say I could use your help. Would you spare me a moment?
How in the name of the Allfather shall I proceed here?
Must do all of my power to shield Asgard from this threat.
I dare say I could use your help. Would you spare me a moment? Our most recent battle was far from our finest, but Volstagg is taking our defeat a little harder than I would expect. Since our return, he has taken to eating everything in sight. Comfort eating is not uncommon amongst Asgardians, but some of us have a banquet to host and shall struggle to do so with an empty pantry. If you could fetch me some replacement victuals, I would be most I would urge you to find that food with haste. Asgardians are rather ill-tempered on an empty stomach, and a room full of them. Well, I think we'd have another battle on our hands.
How in the name of the Allfather shall I proceed here?
It's like Budapest all over again!
Mighty deceiver is upon us. I would ask that you lend your ear to my plight.
I dare say Volstagg would be a most formidable weapon were we to set him on an enemy's food stores. I must remember that for future battles. my nostrils deceive me? I dare say you have returned with enough fine-smelling nutriment to get this banquet started after all. Don't worry about Volstagg. He had a little too much to eat and went for a little nap. Nothing to worry about. Happens all the time. My thanks to you.
I strongly object to this predicament!
Must do all my power to shield Asgard from this threat. I must do all of my power to shield Asgard from this threat. I must do all of my power to shield Asgard from this threat. I must do all of my power to shield Asgard from this threat. I must do all of my power to shield Asgard from this threat. I must do all of my power to shield Asgard from this threat. If people think I will allow my throne to be used in the practice of such frivolous things as hog selfies, they can think again. It may appear excessive to you, but I have several guards stationed ready to apprehend anyone partaking in such mockery. As long as their watchful eyes are trained on that throne, none shall selfie. This is almost as bad as the time Frigga suggested we open a gift shop. Is nothing sacred?
Just a crate.
I tire of you in this direction.
Stop right there!
Halt! What are you doing here?
As a gift shop idea haunts my dreams. Children running amok with garments claiming they Thor. Imitation hammers that require no right to live.
What are you doing here?
Stop right there! Huh? Huh? What was that noise?
Who goes there?
What is this? Curses! How did you manage to bypass my security? I shall see you in prison for life! Oh, I suppose it isn't that grave a matter. Take your ill-gotten painting. I have greater matters to attend to. But, I grant you this prize in exchange for never mentioning this to Frigga. Do you understand?
I must rebuild my army. The ranks of the Valkyrior grow lesser by the day. Many have we lost in great battles. Others to, shall we say, alternative lifestyles. It appears the allure of a realm known as London drew many away. I must replenish our numbers soon, are we to be ready for Asgard's next attackers, be they Dark Elves or even Londoners. I would ask that you alert any likely candidates you find to our cause. Be on the lookout for any Asgardian female who displays a talent for combat. Having died honorably in battle is a bonus.
Oh! Ha! Valkyrie summons me! Ha! Ha! You spilled my drink! I believe my energy to be perfectly well placed. But I shall meet with this Valkyrie you speak. How can I improve any... Ha! You will not disappoint the Valkyrie. My talents are wasted on this bag of cloth. I am a more worthy opponent, you say? I accept your request.
Be on the lookout for any Asgard... A most impressive platoon you have gathered. We shall begin Valkyrior training immediately. Lesson 1. If a mortal woman appears and begins to regale you with tales of a mythical place called London, ignore her. That is all for today.
Access granted.
Mighty deceiver is upon us. I would ask that you lend your ear to my plight. While seeking Trauma's counsel, a baleful shade struck us. Attempting to cozen us, he claims to be Thor, Odin's son. Yet I know this to be folly. He is, in truth, a clone of Odin's son, known as Ragnarok. There can only be one Thor, or two if one were to count myself. Please, aid me in striking down this deceitful shade. Have at you, knucklehead! Curses. I promised Ultra Girl I would stop saying that. What is that other phrase I overheard her say? The battle cries of Midgard can be so strange. Verily I say that thou dost not... We are victorious! Let this vile betrayer's deceiving tongue be forever silenced. Thor would be most prideful of the great service you have done this day. Therefore, in the name of Asgard, I grant thee this boon.
I'm not starting this invasion until somebody listens to my big speech.
In the name of the Allfather, shall I proceed here? When Thor lent me his aid back then, I did not expect he would ask me to repay him like this. But my word is my bond, and it must be done. I must meet and greet with the good people of Asgard in his place. Fortunately, my Thor impression is impeccable. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the locations which I must visit. Perhaps you could aid me in seeking them out?
I dare say the great Thor is running rather late.
I believe this is the first location. This shouldn't take a moment. Wonderful to see you. Oh, yes, I suffered a sinus infection. Made my face swell in strange places. Have you lost weight?
A most charismatic fellow.
On to the next. Greetings! Yes, it is I. My hammer is just in the blacksmith getting a tune-up.
Oh, most excellent.
That concludes that. Where to next? All right, time for another show.
I say, save some of that broth for Thor, eh?
A fine banquet. How is your father? Oh, I see. When did that happen?
I think I just saw Mjolnir.
I believe only one remains. Lead the way.
When Thor arrives, survives, I shall eat him under the table.
I'm going to attempt a joke this time. Wish me luck. The gods look kindly on this night. I guess that would be me.
I didn't think he'd really show.
It is done. My debt is repaid. I am almost a little wounded that Thor did not call in his favor by way of a mighty ally in battle, but I am sure that this task has aided him in some similar way. I must thank you for your assistance in this noble matter.
I'm not starting this invasion until somebody listens to my big speech.
Uh-oh, this wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin. Face front. This looks like yet another perilous predicament.
Ray, assist me before I faint dramatically!
Uh-oh, this wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin. Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers. Excelsior!
I'm not starting this invasion until somebody listens to my big speech. Finally, you notice us. Tremble, Asgardians, for your light will soon be extinguished by the power of the Ether. The time has come for Asgard to suffer as we have suffered. Come, my army of dark elves. Destroy them! All who oppose us will be destroyed! Cannot hope to win against the power of Ether. They appear to be winning against the power of Ether. Crush them, you fools! This is looking bad. Wait! I accept defeat. Curses! If only we actually had the Ether. I had hoped that merely telling you we had it would be enough to demoralize you into losing. Well, it was worth a shot. No hard feelings. I'll just leave this here and be on my way.
worry, Devil. I won't let them take you away. S.H.I.E.L.D. want to take Devil here away and perform some kind of DNA tests. What's there to test? He's a dinosaur. Anyone can see that. I'm not letting them hurt my friend. You have to help me hide him. I know good place, but you have to make sure no one hurt Devil on way, okay? Let's go. Come on, Devil. This way. Who are you guys? S.H.I.E.L.D.? No, you're not. Come on, boy. Follow me. Look out! More of those creeps! Not far now! Hide behind me, Devil! No, wait. That's not going to work. You should be safe here, Devil. Although, maybe you'd be safer with S.H.I.E.L.D. if those guys are anything to go by. If only there was islands somewhere where you could run free with all dinosaurs. Anyway, thank you for helping us.
squirrel squad, or squadrels, if you will, out into the country. You know, let them run around, sling a few nuts, and get back to nature. But now that it's time to leave, some of the little critters have gone into hiding. We're never gonna make the Great Lakes Avengers reunion at this rate. Think you could help me look for them?
Time for a little emergency landing.
Face front. This looks like yet another perilous predicament. I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
Now to give these little rascals the rollicking of their lives. You may want to plug your ears for this. There we go. Sorry about the colorful language. Only way the kids are gonna learn. Thanks for the help. Take this for the trouble. We acquired it from Fin Fang Foom during our last fight.
Time for a little emergency landscaping? I was practicing my ability to communicate with the local plant life, but I appear to have caused offense somehow. I won't bore you with the details, but, well, basically I said something the dandelions told the tulips took it the wrong way, and now there's an army of aggressive flora terrorizing the place. I'd ask you to help me subdue them, but, well, I'm psychic, so I already know you will. Careful. Shall we give this bush a trim? That's better. I do much prefer a garden that isn't trying to kill me. But enough about that. As an empath, I can see that you're eager for me to stop talking and give you a reward for helping me. Here you go.
Good thing I can turn into a gorilla, or this would be really embarrassing. I came down here with the guys from the initiative for a nice swim in the lake, but I guess someone thought it'd be super hilarious to hide my clothes. Lucky for me, I can hide my modesty by, well, turning into a gorilla, obviously. But I'm not sure I'll fit in the car for the ride back to the base in this form, so I could kinda do with getting my clothes back.
Do on this farm, except all those cool puzzles and stuff, I mean.
Don't take too long, okay? I might have fur in this form, but it's still kind of chilly to be standing around without much on. Yep, those are my clothes, all right. Thanks a lot for finding them. Now, if you could just give me a little privacy. Oh, before I forget, I found this in the lake. Take it as a thank you.
Nothing to do on this farm. do on this farm? Except all those cool puzzles and stuff, I mean.